What's up, guys, and welcome back. Just got into Stanfield, Oregon, and really nothing happened. I woke up, I drove like 2.5 hours, and I dropped that trailer in Anderson, as one of you noticed, and then I deadheaded all day. And I wanted to take this moment, since I really have absolutely no topic for today's video other than the streetwalker needs a bath. That's going to happen this weekend. And I wanted to go over a good week and a bad week, because, well, I just had those extremes back to back. So, go back to last week. I had a load from Meridian, Idaho, down to Fresno, California. $932. I then deadheaded all the way back to Meridian, Idaho, and grabbed another one, and that's where I met up with Chris and Jolie, and ran that down to Fresno. $932. And then I deadheaded from Fresno, California, all the way to Goshen, Indiana. $0. So that comes out to $1,865, I think, right around, give or take a couple bucks. And then I did a reset there in Goshen. So, in what was probably the worst week I've had since I started this job, I made $1,800. Now that's before fuel. So you take out 500 in fuel. So you take, I made $900 profit for a week. Now again, that's not the truck payment and insurance and all that, because those are going to be different for everyone. Everyone's fuel mileage, it's going to change a little bit, and the gas stations are going to have different prices and yada yada yada, but you can kind of get a really good general idea of where you're going to be. So the worst I've done since starting this job, absolutely, like now that I think about it, absolutely that is the worst job. The closest one would be right around Christmas, when I did 6 loads back to back from Pendleton to Meridian. And I think even then I did better than that last week. So $900 profit for it was like 61 hours of work. And now fast forward to after my 34, I picked up that one because I stayed at a hotel that was like 18 minutes from the yard, and I went and I picked it up, and I took off, and I delivered that one, picked up at the dealership. It was exactly where I dropped, delivered that one, and that made $3,989 in 5 days. I think it's 5 days. Then I deadheaded all day today, which cost me right about $50. And I am right now roughly 18-20 miles from the load I'm picking up tomorrow. and that one's gonna go to my house. No, I couldn't. I could almost deliver that one on my cycle. I would wind up about an hour, maybe 2 hours short, which is another $1,300. So if I didn't have 9 hours of deadhead, I could have done that, which would have taken me up to like $5,300 in a week. I would say this is probably the best week I've had since I started. I get asked a lot, is it profitable? Is it valuable? Is it worth it? Should I do this? I don't know. I don't know what you're making now. I don't know if you have enough money set aside, or good enough credit, or a good enough job, or a check the box for whatever question fits you, where you can go out and you can get a new truck or a lightly used truck, or you're going to have to get something that's got 200,000-300,000 miles on it and has had a rough life. I mean, look at the Duramax I had in my older video. Have a truck, put it to work, or something along that line. There's a picture of the Duramax as a thumbnail. Had 170,000 miles on it. And I went, okay, 170, it's a little high, but it'll work. No, I had that truck for 4 months, and it died. So you don't know the history of the vehicle you're buying. So I don't know everyone's situation. I don't know what you're gonna be at, but there you go. My absolute worst week. My worst week. The worst week I've had in this job, and the best week I've had in this job. And neither one of those are quote unquote common. Average. I'm a little bit under my best week. I've had a couple weeks that were really bad. I still made some money, but it wasn't great. And then you take into account that I had that service for the truck, and I'm negative 300 for the week, and the hotel, negative 400 for the week. So I don't know. I can't tell you what's going to be good for you. I can give you as much information as I can, which is what I've tried to do with this channel from the start. And I hope you make the right decision, whatever is better for you. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here because I don't really have anything else to talk about. But tomorrow, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. And I've got some plans for the weekend, and we've got that live on Sunday. My goal will be probably 6 p.m. Mountain Time, because then those of you that are out on the East Coast, it won't be late. I think that's where I'm going to get the most amount of people to come in and participate in the Q&A. So I'm shooting for 6 p.m. Sunday. I hope to catch all of you there. Those of you who can, those of you who want to. And with that, as always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.